Hey, Catherine here from Tree of Life of Woman with another little quick video for you on a really interesting topic, the topic of self-sacrifice. I've had quite a few clients coming to me lately and I've just realised a bit of a theme, definitely been a theme in my life, self-sacrificing. So it's kind of when we get poured into motherhood and it's like getting on a roller coaster or something and we're on and we're off and that's it. And it seems like we forget who we are, what we need, what we want, because we just have this incredible capacity to give and give and give. So even when we've run out of our complete store of life force, as I call it, we just find somewhere that we can call from for another bit of giving. So we have this mechanism in us that we're like soldiering on, you know, get on with it. Even if we're sick, we just soldier through it. And eventually what can happen is we can actually burn out. And then something more major might come into our lives, like a major illness or a major event, and it actually just stops us in our tracks and we actually get to take that pause. So what I want to do is offer you 3 simple tips, which I've also written in my latest blog post, in order to help you circumvent this crash and burn thing that can happen to us as mums. So the first thing is to actually consider yourself as important, because we always make other people more important than ourselves. And the thing is, if we're not here, then there is no mothering done. So someone else will have to step in then. So let's get in early. So the first step is see yourself as important and see yourself as valued. The second thing is take some treasure time. So something that I suggest is something that's really simple, but it can seem really hard, is actually to even do something like have a cup of tea, sit down and have a cup of tea. Don't run around and do all the jobs while you're having a cup of tea. Actually sit down, enjoy the cup of tea. And if the children come to you while you're drinking that cup of tea, just maybe say to them gently, I'll come when I've finished my cup of tea. And so that's how you kind of set a little boundary there. I'll come when I've finished my cup of tea. And just to say it actually helps us to stay with our cup of tea and helps the children to understand that there's a boundary there. The third thing is you can really help support yourself by just stopping. It might only be for a moment, and just putting your hand on your heart and saying, which I do talk a lot about putting your hand on your heart, but it is a really easy, great way to center. And you can just say to yourself with your eyes closed, take a big breath and say, I am here. You might say it with in your head, you don't need to say it out loud, but it can just really make you feel grounded. And just as an extension of that, Steve Biddulph has this really great suggestion that when you're standing at the sink doing your dishes, which we spend a lot of time at the sink, just imagine the tree analogy where the roots come down from you into the ground so that it allows you to feel really grounded. You can visualize that while you're doing the dishes. So there's a few tips. I was going to do 3. I gave you an extra one courtesy of Steve Biddulph. So have a great day and thanks for visiting. Bye.